Good afternoon and welcome to Say Newsfile. I'm Sam Garani. Matthew McVie will have a look at the latest highlights later. What can we expect, Matthew?
Well, Sam, we can expect some Flames highlights, some NBA highlights, and some NFL preview.
Awesome. Evan O'Reilly will give us a weather update later on, but first, here's today's top stories. Michael Sinclair and Sonia Pascoe have admitted guilt in the heartbreaking death of their 18-month-old son, Gabriel, who passed away under horrific circumstances. He died in October of 2021 from blunt force trauma, severe burns, and malnutrition. Gabriel had spent most of his life in the loving care of extended family, only to be returned to his parents just weeks before his tragic death. Family members, burdened with grief, expressed deep anguish over his suffering and their feelings of helplessness. Text messages revealed the parents referred to him as a paycheck and admitted to neglecting their parental duties. Sentencing is scheduled for December 20th. The Canada Post strike involving 55,000 workers has now hit 26 days. The strike began November 15 and federal mediation was put on hold nearly 2 weeks ago due to both sides being too far apart. Earlier on Monday, CUPW listed its demands including wage increases, a cost of living allowance, and more job protection. In a recent update, the Canadian Union of Postal Workers has reportedly dropped its wage demand to 19% over 4 years. The union initially called for a cumulative wage hike of 24% over 4 years. Labour Minister Stephen McKinnon urged both parties to return to negotiations, emphasizing for a resolution as Canadian businesses and charities are increasingly affected by the strike. If you're looking to save some money this holiday season, you might want to wait until the 14th before making any large purchases. Effective this Saturday, a tax break will go into effect. The GST holiday will see the tax of at least 5% removed from dozens of items, including food, alcohol, kids' clothes, shoes, toys, and diapers. While intended to provide relief to consumers, it has created confusion for retailers tasked with identifying which products qualify under specific guidelines. Retailers have expressed frustration over the extra workload and costs involved in updating systems or manually sorting inventory, especially during the busy holiday season. The tax break is set to run until February 15th. If you were in Kananaskis on Monday, you might have felt like you were in a scene from the movie Top Gun. The North American Aerospace Defense Region, NORAD, conducted training in the area. The drill involved CF-18 Hornet fighter jets, CH-146 Griffin helicopters from the Royal Canadian Air Force, and a KC-135 tanker from the U.S. Air Force. The training focused on practicing airborne threat response procedures. According to NORAD, the aircraft might have been visible flying close to contracted civilian planes and near local airports as part of the exercise. Alex Skaruka, a 17-year-old from Bearspaw, has claimed the title of the world's strongest teenager. After starting weightlifting in grade 8, he won Calgary's strongest teenager, the provincial title, and nationals in 2023. His most recent triumph came when he claimed the world's strongest teenager title in Madison, Wisconsin. Skaruka's teacher and coach, Jesse Roest, was confident in his ability, noting his focus during competitions. Skaruka hopes to continue his success, aiming to turn professional in the future. Another Bearspaw student earned a bronze medal at the same competition. If you're looking to get into the holiday spirit right about now, then there's a perfect activity for you and your family. We have Joel Pervarnik reporting live from the newsroom. Hey Joel, can you tell me more about the Lions Festival of Lights?
Yeah, absolutely, Sam. The Lions Festival of Lights is where anyone can gather under Christmas lights and enjoy the holidays. This is a festival with light fixtures of different kinds of holiday icons, sledding, and cross-country skiing. This event takes place from 5:30 p.m. to midnight and is running from now until January 8th. This kind of activity is perfect for hanging out with friends or spending quality time with your family. This event will be taking place at the Confederation Golf Course located just off 14th Street Northwest. Once it gets dark, it will be easy to see, but beware because parking might be limited and the streets around the park are quite narrow.
I like this kind of event because anyone can come. You don't need to pay. You can bring kids, you can bring grandma, you can bring anyone. And I like that this is local. It's a Calgary tradition. There's other great events that cost money, but this is one of my favorites.
Perfect. If you're looking for something fun to do this holidays, make sure to head down to Confederation Park for the Lions Festival of Lights and get into the holiday spirit and enjoy some Christmas lights.
Thanks, Joel. That's Joel Pavarnik reporting live from the newsroom. Those are today's top stories. We'll have a full weather forecast after the break, but first, Evan O'Reilly has a look at what's going on in Calgary this week.
Calgary has a variety of events going on this December. Enjoy some festive music at the Night of Carols on December 11th from 7 to 9 p.m. The Canadian Brew House in the University District is hosting a Christmas comedy party show with 4 comedians appearing. Doors open at 5:45 and the show starts at 7 p.m. Kids can practice their reading skills to animals looking to be adopted through Reading Buddies on December 14th from 2 to 3 p.m. at the Calgary Humane Society. Go have some brunch at Santa's Holiday Brunch at Granary Road. This event takes place on Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Ever wanted to do yoga with farm animals? We'll head down to the Festive Goat Yoga at Granary Road on December 15th from 11 to 11:45 a.m. Welcome back to St. Newsfile. We're going to have a look at the weather. In the western part of Canada, in Vancouver, it is cloudy and 8 degrees. In Edmonton, it is -10 and snowing. In Regina, it is -12 and snowing. And in Winnipeg, it is -10 and snowing. Out east in Toronto, it is 6 and foggy. In Montreal, it is -2 and cloudy. In Halifax, it is 1 degree and snowing. And in St. John's, it is -2 and cloudy. Now to resorts. Palm Springs is going to be 21 and sunny. It is mostly sunny in Barbados and 29 degrees. Cancun is 29 with light rain. Honolulu is 28 and mostly sunny. It is stormy and 25 in Orlando. In Las Vegas, it'll be 13 and mostly sunny. In Calgary today, the temperature is -6 and partly cloudy, with winds going 2 kilometers per hour north. We are expecting more cloudy conditions coming up next. Looking at the Alberta map here, it is -25 in Fort McMurray and cloudy. In Grand Prairie is -12 and partly cloudy. In Red Deer is -6 and snowing. In Banff it is -5 and cloudy. In Lethbridge it is -4 and cloudy. And in Medicine Hat it is -5 and snowing. Looking at the 5-day forecast, tonight it will be -9 and partly cloudy. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a high of -1. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high of -3 and a low of -11. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 1 degree with a low of -8. Sunday will be snowing with a high of -2 and a low of -7. Now to sports with Matthew McVie after the break.
If you're looking for a new feline friend, Meow's here to help. Since 2000, Meow Foundation has operated as a cat-exclusive, no-kill shelter. Meow's website features a curated catalog for an easy search to your kitty companion. Meow also offers a Matchmaker 30-day trial to give you and your chosen cat a chance to find your bond. Meow will be there until you're united with your new best friend. Meet your perfect match at Meow Foundation today.
Come and learn the fast-paced world of television production. Find your passion to write, shoot, edit, and direct news, sports, and dramatic productions. With industry-standard technology and the best instructors in the business, SAIT's television production program teaches you everything you need to know for a career in broadcasting. This is television production. Come and dare to be on air.
Welcome back to Say Newsfile. Matthew McVie joins us now for a look at the latest highlights. What's going on, Matthew?
Well, we have some Flames highlights, we have some NFL preview, and we have some NBA Cup action, along with some NBA action as well. The Calgary Flames were in Dallas to play the Dallas Stars on Sunday night. The Flames got off to a hot start with the line combination of Pospisil, Kadri, and Huberdeau. Huberdeau got his 9th goal of the year to make it 1-0 Calgary in the first period. The Stars took the lead back in the third period till Conazeri tied the game at 2 in the third period. It was all Dallas after that, with the Stars scoring 4 unanswered goals in the third period, with Flames goalie Dustin Wolf having a tough night. The Flames have now gone 25 straight games with scoring 3 goals or less. 3 games away from setting an NHL record. The Flames will be back in action on Tuesday night in Nashville against the Nashville Predators. The Flames got outplayed in this one with Oscar back, having 2 points in the win. Another Dallas winner, Jason Robertson, had 1 goal and 1 assist for 2 points on the night. The Flames put up a good fight with Jonathan Huberdeau and Connor Zary each getting 1 goal on the night. Andrei Kuzmenko, Nazem Kadri, and Danir Miramanov all had assists on the Flames' 2 goals. The Flames will be back in action against the Nashville Predators on Tuesday. The Toronto Raptors hosted the New York Knicks in a regular season game, and it came down to the wire, with the Raptors losing 113 to 108. The Raptors trailed at the end of the first quarter 34-27, but came back in the second quarter, outscoring the Knicks 34-26. It was an even game in the third quarter, but the Raptors fell behind in the fourth quarter. They allowed the Knicks to pull off many three-pointers, where they were better than the Raptors tonight, making 4 more than Toronto. Former Raptor OG Anunoby played most of the game, as did Mikal Bridges, with both Knicks scoring 14 and 23 points in the win. Karl Anthony Towns, Bridges, and Jalen Brunson all scored over 20 points, with Towns getting the team-high 24 points to go along with 15 rebounds. Scotty Barnes went down with an ankle injury and had to leave the game. There is no word on how bad the injury is yet, pending an MRI. Scotty Barnes played 23 minutes, recording 15 points before being forced to leave the game with an ankle injury. It is not known how bad the injury is yet. RJ Barrett had 30 points in the loss, playing 37 minutes, while also recording 8 rebounds and 4 assists. Also, Jacoby Walker of the Raptors had 19 points in the loss. The Knicks' key players played some of their best games this season, with former Raptor OG Anunoby playing 41 minutes in the win. Karl Anthony Towns had 24 points to go along with 15 rebounds, and Mikal Bridges also played 41 minutes, recording 23 points in the win, with Jalen Brunson, who also had 20 points to go along with 11 assists. There is only one NFL game on tomorrow, with the Los Angeles Rams and San Francisco 49ers doing battle. Both teams are looking to stay in the playoff race in the NFC West division. With the Rams being 7-6, they are trying to hold on to second place in the NFC West, with the 49ers being 1 game behind them. While the Niners trying to climb out of the NFC West 4th place, but they are only a game back of the 2nd spot in the NFC West, held by the Rams. This game could have big playoff implications in the NFC with only 3 weeks left in the season. There's no room for these 2 teams to mess up if they want to catch the division-leading Seattle Seahawks. Kickoff will be at 6:15 p.m. The NBA Cup group stage has come to a close, and the final 8 teams have been seeded for the quarterfinals. On December 11th, Trae Young will make his return to MSG as Atlanta travels to New York to play the Knicks. Steph Curry and the Warriors will fly down to the Lone Star State to play the up-and-coming Houston Rockets. And on the 12th, the Raptors will go down to Miami to play the Heat. Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics will welcome the Detroit Pistons to town. And the Pelicans will welcome the Sacramento Kings to town as well. The winners of the East and Western brackets will face each other on the 14th in Las Vegas, Nevada. The final is slated for December 17th. And that's a look for sports.
Thanks, Matthew. Let's take another look at the 5-day forecast with Evan.
Thanks, Sam. We'll be seeing on the 5-day forecast. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low of -9. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a high of -1 and a low of -10. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high of -3 and a low of -11. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 1 and a low of -8. And Sunday will be snowing with a high of -2 and a low of -7.
Awesome, thank you, Evan. There's no Chinooks coming up, is there?
I don't believe so, unfortunately.
That's too bad.
I wouldn't mind a Christmas Chinook.
I guess it's not an ice cap kind of day then, hey?
I guess not.
Yeah. All right, that's all of us from here at State Newsfile Updates. Thank you for joining us and have a good night.